took me. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gentle Spirit Birth and a Woman's Way. We are going live tonight to tell you a little bit about our webinar. I hope I'm live on Instagram and on Facebook and et cetera, et cetera. They told me to click go live and I did. So this is my first time. So those of you who are just now joining us, I am Midwife Sakina O Uhuru, and tonight I'll be joined by another midwife shortly. And, we're just waiting for a couple of people to come on. So we'll start in about a couple of minutes. Give us a couple of minutes to let some folks on so they can join us so we can begin our discussion tonight, which will be centered around our upcoming webinar and some other upcoming events that A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training will be hosting. And so we're on live on Gentle Spirit Birth because we have a lot more followers, but we probably will go live on both. Maybe next week we'll go live on A Woman's Way. So right now we're just waiting for a couple more folks to enter and we'll begin our discussion. So excited about our upcoming webinar. We used to host Journey to Birth webinars in 2020, and we're trying to get back to that. It's all about informing, inspiring, and encouraging individuals who are in the birth space or interested in becoming a birth worker, a doula. So we're on tonight to talk a little bit about that. And when we talk about anything that has to do with maternal reproductive health or birth, there's always some discussion about birth, always some discussion about the medical industrial complex. And so tonight we're going to be joined by another midwife, and we're going to have a short discussion about that topic and others. So give us a moment while we wait for others to enter. And hopefully folks will join us soon. All right. So welcome if you're just now joining us. I'm just waiting for a couple more folks to enter the room. And by the way, thank you for your patience around my naivete and this technology. I'm just figuring out StreamYard. And so we're trying to stream on all of our social media platforms. And sometimes it's a little unnerving trying to, just navigate it. For me, it's a little daunting. So we're just going to wait a couple of more minutes for our other host. And hopefully she'll be joining us soon. Welcome. Good evening, good day, divine rising, greetings, grand rising to all of those folks who are just now joining us. I am midwife Sakina Oyuhuru. And while we're waiting a little bit about me, some of you already know who I am. I am a practicing midwife, and I have been practicing the art of midwifery for almost 30 years now. Love helping women, couples, families, people have the most transformative, life altering, safe, happy, joy filled, healing, sacred, respectful, dignified labor birth experience. Pregnancy labor birth experience, of course, because I offer prenatal care as well as labor birth services. So I help support couples during their labor, of course, but we also offer prenatal care, at home labor birth services, postpartum services, and of course, well woman care, which is something I just started, although I have a plethora of experience in offering well woman care, which also known as GYN care, family planning. But we just now started offering it at our office space in Raleigh, North Carolina. And so our focus, though, for the last, several years has been really predominantly on um, home birth services, out of hospital services. So I am trying to allow, let's see, that's just that. My co-host to come in, but I don't see her. So we will just wait. Let me see. No, let's see. Nope, I don't see her. Let's see. Do 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 do. Let's see if I can see her on this one. No, actually don't. Um, so we will continue to talk about the upcoming webinar. So let's see. Layout, edit layout now. Just trying to see where my co-host is. Don't see it. All right. So, the beat goes on. Hopefully she will enter soon. Not sure why I gave her the link. It should give me a prompt that she's in the room, but don't see it. Okay. Present. What's present? Okay, you can present slides. I'm just now learning all about StreamYard. This is pretty cool. It's a lot of options here. But the one option I'm having difficulty is seeing how my co-host can enter, you know. So anyway, again, if you're just now joining us, I am Midwife Sakina Oyuhuru, and we're on tonight to just talk a little bit about our upcoming webinar, which will take place next Thursday evening at 7 p.m. And excuse me, I'm going to put the link to join in the chat so people can see how to register in advance. And you need to register in advance. In fact, you can find that link in my bio on Gentle Spirit Birth as well as A Woman's Way. And also, if you go to the website, it's on A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training.com. A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training.com. And I'll put that in the chat as well. And so just trying to wait a little while for my co-host. Okay. All right. It's really thirsty. I'm sorry. Can't post comments the same destination. What does that mean? All right. So let's see. I'm going to put some of the links now in the chat. Dios mío. Okay. I don't know what to say. Give me a minute. We're waiting for folks to join and also waiting for my co-host. You know, it always happens when you're trying to navigate technology. Everyone starts to text you and email you. Always happens. There it is. Well, he logged on. Whoop. You went off. What happened? So, oh my goodness, it just is not stopping. Good evening, everyone. Divine Rising. Good day. Good afternoon. Great Rising. I am Midwife Sakina Oyuhuru. And the purpose of this live tonight was to really talk about our upcoming webinar, Pathways to Midwifery, or Pathways to the Practice of the Art of Midwifery. And the reason why we're hosting this webinar is to give more clarity around the different pathways to becoming a midwife. There's lots of chatter, lots of misinformation, myths, misconceptions around how to become a midwife. And so we wanted to give some clarity about each pathway, and that would include traditional midwifery, right? Certified nurse midwifery, and of course, certified professional midwives. Of course, in that discussion, we will be talking about direct entry, of course, and certified midwives. We will also discuss non-MEAC accredited and accredited, MEAC accredited programs, as well as other accredited programs. Again, the purpose for it is to offer some advice and clarity, and also to encourage and inspire, because some people really don't know or have no clue which direction to go in. So we wanted to offer some guidance for those of us who've been called to this work. Sometimes you're just not sure which direction you should go in. So we wanted to offer some information about the breadth and capacity of each pathway. So of course, I am a certified midwife, but I'm also a certified professional midwife. So I can offer insight on both of those journeys, on both of those pathways. I'm also a certified midwife, also known as direct entry to some people. So I can offer my perspective. And the other important element to this is that I am the founder and CEO of A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training Program. A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training Program was founded in December of 2020 and we have thus far have been able to graduate or help graduate 7 midwives, community-based midwives, who are preparing to sit for their boards shortly. So I'm really happy to be able to say that, and also let everyone out there know that we are currently accepting applicants for our 2026 cohort. So we will be offering about 10 other individuals an opportunity to attend our program. Our curriculum is a 2-year curriculum. However, the last year, year 3, we strongly urge you to save that for your clinicals. Some people started in their second year, but we really want you to get a strong foundation theoretically. So that's why we recommend that you started year 3. So again, we hope you join us next Thursday at 7 p.m. It is a Zoom webinar. It does require registration, and I am going to put the link in the chat. I'm also going to put the link to our application process, our website. So I'm going to do that right this moment. Give me 1 second while I copy and paste. While I copy and paste the school and also where is it? And also the link to the, let's see, the link to the, there we go. And I also want to see if I can post the other link that's in, if you go on the website, it's under the category events. So if you are on the if you're on the website, you click on events, and then you'll see the link to register for the webinar. And also you can just, peruse and see what interests you. So we're also offering a skills training November 9th. I believe that's a Saturday. It actually is a Saturday. And if you click on the skills button, you can register for that. If you're interested in honing some assessment skills, maternal vital sign assessment, abdominal mapping, we're going to go over the ABCs of resuscitation. I'm sure we're going to review EBL, estimated blood loss, hemorrhage management, and how to draw up medication, how to administer intramuscular medication. So yeah, we had a 4-day skills earlier this year. That was great. Of course, we went over a lot more skills. But this one is a 1-day event, and it's very specific about the skills learning that will take place that Saturday. It's actually on the website. And again, this live tonight was all about talking about the purpose for the webinar next week. And we wanted to entertain questions. But right now, I'm waiting for my co-host, and she has not joined. But it's all right. No worries. Everything that I'm discussing and sharing is what we were going to talk about. But the other part to it is that we were going to entertain questions, if anyone had any during this session. The other upcoming events that we are going to host, first of all, let me just say that webinar, there she is, that webinar will probably have a part 2, part 3. because it's hard to talk about them all. Hey, are you here with us? Oh, let's see. How do we unmute you? Oh, I can't unmute you because the guest decided to mute herself. Are you unmuted now? I don't know. No, I don't know. Can we hear you? Greetings. Hi. I'm glad to see you, but I don't hear you. I'm wondering, can people hear me? I hope so. Oh my gosh. Why don't we hear you? I just don't hear you. It's weird. I don't know if something you doing or something I have to do. Uh, Well, I'm going to try and figure it out. Those of you who are just now joining us, thank you for your patience. I'm new at navigating technology. I tried my best, but sometimes there's glitches. And so I am going to see what I can do to help. Recording, layouts, time, mirror my camera, audio. Audio is going. Whoo. So I don't hear my co-host. That's an unfortunate reality. I don't know if there's something she can do, but we're going to certainly try and help her out. So, good evening. If you're just now joining us, I am Midwife Sakina Oyuhuru, and I have been joined by the co-host, Ashley Davis, Midwife Ashley Davis, and I was going to allow her to introduce herself as soon as we correct this mic issue and why we cannot hear her. Add to the stage. We add you to the stage, and now hopefully we hear you. But edit mic settings. Edit mic settings. Nothing. Mic volume. We turned that up. Okay. Not sure, my dearest. I don't even know why we can't hear you. And you know I'm not the tech person. I don't know if you can hear me. But those of you who are just now joining us, we are here tonight to talk a little bit about our upcoming webinar, Pathways to the Practice of Midwifery. The reason for hosting this webinar is really to inspire, encourage, and empower, and just to bring more clarity around those different pathways to becoming a midwife. We are going to have a great discussion, and we encourage questions, participation. We are going to try and cover each pathway, but we know from former webinars that this will probably be a part 1, part 2, and part 3. Our focus is going to be on traditional midwifery, certified professional midwifery, and of course, certified nurse midwifery. It would be remiss of us not to talk about direct entry and certified midwives as well. But we're going to try and cover every element of that, including the depth of commitment and sacrifice that is required, and other aspects or components that we feel are really critical to the journey. And I think that would maybe help people make the right decision for themselves in choosing which pathway is right for them. And sometimes you don't know because you don't know what you don't know. So part of this is to offer some insight, and hopefully that will help others garner enough, you know, grounded information or groundwork to help them on their journey. So again, if you're just now joining us, I am Midwife Sakina Oyuhu with Gentle Spirit Home Birth Midwifery Service. And I've been practicing the art of midwifery for almost 30 years now. We offer at-home pregnancy, labor, birth services. What does that mean exactly? We offer healthcare services to expectant couples, people, women during their pregnancy. We offer at-home labor birth services, meaning you're having your baby in the comfort, the peace and joy and love of your home, the quiet of your home, if you so choose that direction. And we also, of course, offer postpartum care, which is really critical nowadays. And a part of our services include 4 postpartum appointments. Because it is very important to monitor, support, and follow up with new couple, people, mothers, because, it's a new, I want to say, aspect, a new component, a new direction in everyone's lives when they add family members. So it takes on a larger, I want to say, breadth of responsibility. And so support is really necessary in even small ways. I think we underplay the importance of the 4th stage, so to speak, also known as postpartum, where women, couples, people need to be supported, even in the small things that occur in someone's life, like doing the laundry or washing dishes or washing someone's hair or sweeping the floor, or small things, preparing food. All of those things make big, big changes and help out in a huge way. And I think we undervalue that sometimes and focus on baby and other things, except where the focus should be, which is supporting the postpartum couple, postpartum mom. So if you, again, how are we doing with technology? Any movement towards sound? Any movement towards sound? No. We'll see. No. Say something again. I don't know. Don't know. Hey, she went off. Okay. So tonight's live was supposed to be 2 of us. Oh, I said two midwives talking about our upcoming webinar, Pathways to the Practice of the Art of Midwifery. And somehow we're having some technical difficulties. But needless to say, I am here, and I just wanted to encourage those of you who are just now joining us about the importance of, knowing which direction, if you're called to this work, knowing which direction you should go in, or really understanding, what entails, what all is involved in being a student midwife or a apprenticing midwife. What does it entail? It's important to know what kind of sacrifices are expected. We don't talk enough about it, and I'm finding that some individuals are entering into this space with not having any knowledge about the options. Sometimes they enter this space and they're totally naive to the responsibilities that it actually entails. So, we wanted to take a crack at it and really give some, better understanding around it so people can make the right decisions for themselves. You certainly don't have to be a certified nurse midwife. You don't have to be a certified professional midwife. It's where your spirit, what is your spirit speaking to? How does it fall? Is your heart drawn more towards this pathway or this direction? And sometimes you don't know because you don't have enough information, So that is one of the reasons why we are going to have our webinar. So now our co-host has entered the space, but we cannot hear her. So I was trying to look at the settings, unmute her. Can't unmute your guest because they choose to mute. Right. So that part, she unmuted. Edit mic settings. You can't do that. It's not allowing me to do that. So, and turning it up, it's not doing anything. It's no other options except when I go into no. When you go to settings, it says having issues. I'm gonna press on that. When I go to settings, guests, let's see, guests. Guests play a sound when guests enter. Guests must authenticate. Guests can stream this to their own. The best way to manage guests for important streams. Oh boy. Green room. Okay, I'm just trying to see how I can help. Guests must authenticate. Audio, let's see. The mic is coming from my MacBook Air. Yes, it is. Speaker, default MacBook Air. Echo cancellation, reduced mic background, nothing else. Stereo audio. It won't even let me do that. So just trying to figure it out so that she can be heard as well. And audio, I keep hitting it. Let's see. Audio, Sakina's iPhone. Nope. MacBook Air. We got it. Speaker audio recorder. If you're unable to hear a guest, you can try these steps. Add the guest to the stage. We did that. Add it. They can be seen, yep, and heard. No. To do this, the guest name at the bottom of the click. Add to the stage. We did. Check the guest mic. The guest mic is working by going to the settings. I did go to the settings, but it's nothing there. Her name is there. She's in the stage. Add to the stage. Look. I added you to the stage. Let's see. Can we hear you? Remove from stage. Solo layout. Mute. No. Edit mic settings. I can't. There's no editing it. Reduce mic background noise. Okay. Volume. It won't let me do volume. Edit mic settings for Ashley. I did. Echo cancellation. Reduce mic background noise. Automatically adjust mic volume. I've done all the adjustments for your mic. I've done all the adjustments for your mic. Can you hear me, Ashley? Yes or no? Can you hear me? No? She's just smiling. No. Okay. You can't hear me. I can't hear you. What? Right here?
Computer settings.
You hit there. There's something up there?
Computer settings.
That's down here. Here? I'm trying to figure out, if you're just now joining me, I'm just trying to figure out how to bring my guest in so that we can hear her. Okay, sound. I'm at sound.
Select that for input and output.
Select input. I'm selecting input. Okay. And
input was coming in. What's selected?
Input is my built-in Mac AirBook microphone. I am set up for it. I don't know. Everything's coming in. Like my mic is like boop 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 boop. It's showing that it's on. Um, have your guest go to settings audio. Ouch! You can't even hear me. I had to tell her that. So Ashley, I don't know if you can hear me, but you have to go to settings. You have to go to settings and try and make sure that your audio is on. I think. Okay. Okay. I am sending you this, Ashley. Hopefully you can get it. So I've tried to introduce my guest so many times, but we're having difficulties with our audio. So as soon as she gets it fixed, she's going to join us. As some of you know, when you're trying to host, I want to say events, sometimes webinars, things go awry like this, audio and sound. So we've had this happen to us many times in person, and we were able to make the correction. So your patience is definitely appreciated. Again, if you're just now joining us, I am midwife Sakina Oyuhuru, and we are live this evening to talk a little bit about our upcoming webinar, Pathways to Midwifery. And I was or will be joined by a co-host, midwife Ashley Davis. And the reason for us hosting this webinar was to give some clarity around the pathways, because there's so many pathways to midwifery. If you're considering becoming a certified professional midwife, if you're considering becoming a certified nurse midwife, and or if you're considering becoming, there you are. I hear you. Well,
Good.
I hear you now.
Okay. So hold on. I got the
Wait a
phone.
minute. Uh-oh. Take someone off. You want me to remove one, or you gonna remove?
I'm just gonna remove it. Yay,
Yeah.
are we good now?
Yay! Finally.
Yay! Oh my goodness, that was
Welcome, my dear.
something. Thank you. Greetings, everyone.
Thanks.
I'm excited. I'm excited that we had to go through this little just kind of pivoting, because this type of pivoting as a midwife, and in your practice, is it's a continuous thing. It's something that keeps going and shifting and changing. So I'm excited about the webinar because we get to really dive deep into what are some of those things that will come up that will cause you to pivot. What is speaking to your spirit? What is um, the right path for you, as well as just trusting your innate knowing, right? Like the spiritual side of midwifery, because it is midwifery, no matter what society says. It is a part of it. So I'm extremely excited about the webinar and pouring into these minds and these hearts that are called to the work, and being able to pass on the wisdom that has been passed on to me. So I'm excited.
Thank you for sharing that, midwife Ashley Davis. I was sharing with our audience our why, our reason for hosting it, and I was sharing that some of the reasons was to bring more clarity, so to help individuals who might be, straddling on the fence, not sure, which direction to go in. And sometimes when you offer more understanding around it, because there's so many pathways, CNM, CPM, CM, traditional midwifery. But, sometimes if you offer, some reality-based advice, it may help individuals make the right choice for themselves.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So it's
Yeah.
going to be a great webinar. It's going to be packed with a lot of information, and it's going to be the first of many. So don't miss
Yeah.
out next Thursday.
Hmm.
Register. The registration link is in the bio. It's on several posts. You still have time, but don't wait to the last minute.
Yeah, I actually posted it in our comment section,
Beautiful.
the link to register for the 1 day webinar, actually 1 day, the evening webinar next Thursday. And I also mentioned it's on the website, A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training under events. The link is there. It's also in my bio, on Instagram, Gentle Spirit
Okay.
Birth, and also in my bio at A Woman's Way on Instagram. So
Okay.
yeah, we're hoping that individuals come with questions because it will be interactive. We're going to provide information, but we also encourage individuals to bring their questions and
Yes.
concerns. Yeah,
And be the change you want to see. Come on
ex- absolutely, absolutely.
down.
The other thing we wanted to announce is our skills training. We also are offering an upcoming skills training that will take place November 9th. That's a Saturday. It's a 1 day training, right,
Yes.
Ashley?
Yep. 1 day training packed with a lot of information. Um, a lot of just need to know as a birth assistant, to sharpen your skills as a birth worker, a lot of knowledge surrounding mother and baby, um, what is normal, what isn't normal, and just asking, holding space to answer a lot of those hard questions,
Mm.
or to decompress some of those experiences you've had and you just like, was this right, did I navigate this correctly, or oh, that's why they say that, just to kind of help you with, um, debunking or processing some of
Yeah,
those experiences because we all have them.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So I was, sharing that we are not hosting a 4 day skills
Right.
training as we did early this year, but it's so action packed 1 day
Hmm.
skills training, and we,
Right.
we will do some reviewing of the ABCs of resuscitation and a little bit around maternal vital sign assessment, but it's really focused. The topics are very focused on abdominal mapping, vaginal exam, cervical assessment. It is listed on the website, and I put it in the comment section under skills training, and you can see all those topics there. And I think we were offering a discount, early registration discount.
Hmm. I think it's on the site.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's still going on, but it was for like 2 weeks. But if
Hmm.
you go on now, you probably can catch it before the fee goes up. Hmm.
What else do we have coming? We have, a variety of webinars and additional trainings that are coming up. So please be sure to stay tuned. We have a doula training that we're looking to do at the top of the year. So we will, also be posting about a save the date. Just to help you, sharpen your skills. Maybe you're like, hey, I don't know if I want to dive into midwifery right away, but I do want to try to support moms and babies in, some way, shape, or form. That is an option and a way to do it. So we will be providing more information about that as well.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that. Our doula training,
Hmm.
a Woman's Way Warrior doula training, should take place the second week of January. And as Ashley stated, we will post a save the date, but we're thinking around the second week of January. And so, yeah, I'm excited about the upcoming events.
Yes,
It's a
it's going to
lot.
be a
Hmm.
lot of good stuff. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. So, those of you who are just now joining us, I am midwife Sakina Oyuhuru, and I'm joined by,
And midwife Ashley Davis.
and we're here tonight just to talk a little bit about our upcoming event, which will take place next Thursday at 7 p.m. The webinar is all about offering some clarity, more understanding, and also to inspire and encourage and empower any individuals who are considering the path of midwifery, just to give some more clarity around the different pathways to midwifery. And we also, that's fine. And we also were mentioning all of the other upcoming events, including our doula training in January of 2025, which is the post should come out soon about saving the date, but probably the second week of January, in addition to our skills training, which will be taking place next month, November 9th, a one-day training, right? That's a Saturday, right? Yeah, one-day
It is a
training.
Saturday.
hmm And we are continually accepting applicants for our midwifery program. So you can go on the website. I did post it in the comments section. If you are interested in becoming a midwife, you certainly can fill out an application for our 2026 cohort. Did I miss anything? Because that was a lot.
No, that is all of the things. That is all of the things. We hope to see you all there. If it is not something that is on your vision board or on your path and you know it could benefit or help someone else, please be sure to share the information so that we can pour into them and give
Mhm.
them the answers that they're looking for.
Yeah, even if it's just words of encouragement.
Hmm.
Um, so I think we have about 15 more minutes. I was told by the techies that to be picked up by the algorithm, you got to stay on for at least an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, we
That's
learn
what
something
they
new
was
all the
warning
time.
me. Like, I was like, we're going to be on for 20 minutes or 15. I was like, okay, well, that's not enough time
Hmm.
for anyone to
Well,
notice you. I'm
I'm
like,
trying to. I
okay.
don't know if anybody has any questions. I can't see them.
Oh, okay. And I
I
would
can.
think that they would come on here. It says show. Let's see. Show. Oh, wait, am I hiding it? Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Click on a comment to screen. Okay. I clicked on show.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I don't see any right now.
Okay.
Wait, is that ooh, that said a private chat. Uh-oh, what's that?
Oh, thank you, Melvin.
No, they said something. Was trying to get to you. But we figured it out, Melvin. Thank you, Miss Techie. We love you. Thank you. So if you're just now joining us, I am here with midwife Ashley Davis. I am Sakina Oyuhuru. And again, we're here just to encourage individuals who want to know a little bit about our upcoming webinar, which will take place next Thursday. And next Thursday's date is October 10th, right? October 10th at 7 p.m. And our webinar focuses on the pathways to midwifery. And
Mhm.
you need to register in advance. And our links to register can be seen in the bio on Instagram, Gentle Spirit Birth, the bio on Instagram of A Woman's Way. And A Woman's Way is spelled AWO, M like Mary, B boy, and Mary, ANSWAY. In that bio are the links. Or if you go to our website, A Woman's Way, Warrior Midwife Training.com, and I think I put it in the comments, you can click on event and you will see the link to register there. I believe we have one comment. Oh,
It's so great to. We were looking forward to seeing you, Tia.
thank you, Tia. So, you want to tell them about our other upcoming events? Uh,
Yes, so we have our skills training that is taking place on November the 1st. Registration is in the link in the bio. That is going to be a jam-packed skills day. We do have skills that are upcoming that are a little bit longer. We just had one that was a 4 day a few months ago. So we will be putting information up for the save the dates for those upcoming things. The webinar will be multiple parts. So it will be the first one is going to be like, hey, here's your intro, and then we're expanding on it. And then we have our A Woman's Way Warrior doula training that is taking place at the second week of January. Um, and we have so many amazing things, other things that are coming in a pipeline, as well as there's still time for you to register for the Woman's Way Warrior Midwife training if you're looking to dive straight into a direct entry program. So that's all great things.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that. I know I get a lot of questions about, are we still accepting applications? And just want to clarify, we are accepting applications for the 2026 cohort, not 2025. So if you're still interested, there is time. You can go on the website, A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training.com, and then we put it in the comments so that you can see it and click on
Yes, yes, Tia.
the application. There
Mm-hmm.
was a question
Tia,
about, will you be giving us any tips
preceptors.
on how we can locate it? Oh, okay. That's a
Yes,
good question.
absolutely. That's a really great question. And because we have different paths of how we became midwives, we'll be able to give you insight for from both of our perspectives, but absolutely we'll help you navigate it. And we do that in the program as well.
Mhm,
Um, and with providing a list and setting you up with who's aligned with you and who's in your area. Mhm.
mhm. We actually give orientation. There's a class about apprenticing, and
Mhm.
we have a standard contract that some of our students use for their preceptor. So, yeah, you get a lot of information
Mhm.
as a student of a Women's Way Warrior Midwife Training Program. Just read it because other people might think that that question is good for them as well. But thank you for that question. Thank
Mhm.
you. So other upcoming services and events, I just wanted to mention, we'll be having lives on YouTube, but I'm going to stream it too. You guys can go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Other services that we will be offering is GYN services, also known as Well Woman Care, or also known as family planning. A lot of people don't know that many midwives offer Well Woman Care, and so that's a new service. Although we've been always able to offer that, we're going to focus more on that in the upcoming year. And so, if you're interested in making appointments, I can actually put the link in the comment section as well. For those of you who don't understand what I'm talking about care for women uh, postpartally, or care for women who are not pregnant, women who are interested in family planning, pap smear screening, cancer, cervical cancer screening, and/or STD testing, sexually transmitted infection screening, HIV screening, or any other lab work that you're interested in. We are able to offer that at our practice that's located in Raleigh. So if you're interested, we can certainly put the link in the chat, and just give me a second and I'll let Ashley talk a little bit about our upcoming webinar while I navigate the
And that's
link.
okay. We also offer IV therapy. So IV therapy can be for our non pregnant clients, or and our sports people who are experiencing hypertension, postpartum recovery. We do provide that as well at our Raleigh office. So that is an additional service that we have to offer. Um, I'm trying to think of what else. We
Yeah, no,
will
a lot of
go
people
ahead. I'm
don't
sorry.
know that. Sorry, IV
Yeah.
hydration is, vitamin supplementation. Some
Mm-hmm.
people don't, they think that it's something strange, but it's
Right.
offering like electrolyte replacement. or energy, for hyperemesis gravidarum, people who have excessive vomiting during pregnancy.
Right.
We can offer that to some individuals who are interested. I am trying to get the link, and I had it all set up,
Hmm.
but I'm on a different computer.
I understand. I'm on a different device than what I thought I was going to
Yeah.
be on too. So,
See, yeah. So when you switch devices, it's like,
hmm,
so that's what we're going through right now. So the other one had all the links. I had it all set up right there. All I got to do is click. Now it's like,
right.
you got to go to the website. It's a new computer, girl. So
Mm.
that is the link. I just posted it in the comments for GYN services, well woman care, family planning, also known as family planning, or if an individual woman I'm speaking to is interested in having a physical exam for work, so to speak, we can certainly offer that as well. And that is the link to schedule the well woman care. Did I miss something? Because I said there was another link. Now I'm like, no, no.
IV therapy. Did you put that in?
I am going to send them to the website. Let me get that up there. Hold on. Thank you for mentioning that.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Do we have any questions? We want to make sure that we're not missing any questions. We're not missing any concerns. I'm trying to keep up with the chat.
You said you're trying to keep up with it. Ugh.
Yeah, trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't think I
Okay. So yeah, for those of you who are just now joining us, good evening.
am. Hmm.
Divine Rising. So I am Midwife Sakina O. Uhuru with Gentle Spirit Birth and A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training. And I'm joined tonight by my co-host, and she'll
Midwife
introduce
Ashley
herself.
Davis. Yes.
You want to tell them
Um,
a little bit about yourself and all the things that you
Absolutely.
are? Hmm.
Oh, child. So I have been in the birth space for over a decade. Um, oh my goodness. Yeah, over a decade. Was doing doula-ing before I knew what a doula was. Professionally, I have been in a birth space for almost 7 years. I started out as a full spectrum doula, from fertility to birth, postpartum, bereavement, sex doula, placenta encapsulation specialist, certified lactation counselor, and educator. So a lot of the things, belly bond specialist. And I'm a mama of four. But throughout my doula journey, towards the end of it, I um, entered my midwifery journey with A Woman's Way Warrior Midwifery Training. I completed my training with the program. I am the first graduate of the program, and during the program, I was simultaneously doing my apprenticeship, which we dive into a lot with the students now, and I can give like my experience, my real life experience, and guidance and wisdom to helping them navigate it so that uh it doesn't feel overwhelming. And I think that is a huge component with entering
Yeah.
this work, is understanding um the you have a drive, but then there's a necessary pause that allows you to have longevity in the field. So we will dive into that during the webinar, but we definitely dive into it with the current students of the program, because we want them to be able to sustain themselves on so many levels, and it's extremely important to do so. Right now, I am currently an assistant with just Gentle Spirit. So I get to continuously work alongside Nana Sakina, with helping bring new life into the world, and continue to move in this space with protecting mamas and babies and families, and do what I'm called to do. So I have been called to this work and I am doing the work. So I'm grateful.
Yes, and we're grateful to have you in the birth space. She has been an added, invaluable birth support person, not only for me, but for the program and for our practice. So, a lot of my clients, they love midwife Ashley. So, yeah, we are so pleased that you're still with us. And so, you're going to be, I think, spearheading, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Spearheading.
yes, yes, yes,
Doing
yes,
great.
yes, yes. I'm gonna be getting it done. I'm gonna get it
Yeah.
done.
So she
Mm-hmm.
is an active, I want to say, participant, contributor, support for our training program as well as our practice. So you'll be seeing a lot of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, during
Yeah.
our webinars, during our skills training, during the program, she's an active participant, an active employee contractor. So she's not going anywhere, at least. I hope not.
We here. We here. Do we have
Mhm.
any other questions? Any other comments? We're looking forward to seeing you all at the
Yeah,
webinar and at the skills training and all of the additional events that we have coming up. Our overall goal is to be able to pass on the wisdom that was given to us because it's not meant for us to hold on to.
yeah.
Um, and
Pay it
to
forward,
literally,
right? Pay
yeah,
it
paying it
forward.
forward and being the stepping stone for whoever we need to be for, to helping you get to where you need to go, but also giving you that safe space, that sacred space to unfold, unwind, and build the reinsurance you need that is required to be
Yeah.
a midwife or a birth worker in this space, as well as be able to pour into you, water your flowers, okay? Give you your flowers and make sure that you are moving in your purpose on purpose, but you're also doing it the right way that speaks to your spirit.
Thank you for that, Ashley. And thank you, Tia. She said, this is all so great to hear. I feel like next week, when you all go in depth, that all my questions will be answered.
Awesome. I love
And
it.
they will. Thank
Yes,
you.
we're excited, girl. You have a beautiful evening as well.
Mhm.
Um, so yes, we look forward to seeing y'all on Thursday.
Yeah. So, again, if you're interested in attending our webinar, please see the link in the comments area. And also, you can access them on my bio, in my bio section on Instagram. The handles are Gentle Spirit Birth and A Woman's Way, as well as on the website, A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training.com. Click on events, and you'll see the link there to register for our webinar, which takes place next Thursday at 7 p.m. Thank you all who joined us this evening.
Yes.
Thank you.
We'll
I
be
hope this
chatting
was
with y'all
informative.
soon.
Yeah. All right. Thank you,
Peace,
Ashley.
everyone. No
All right.
problem.
Have a great evening.
You too.
Take care.